Hello, 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 my beautifuls, my beautifuls. How are you today? I hope you are well and having a great Friday. Yes. I'm quite busy. And I'm just like, what is today? What is it right now? And I'm grateful that I'm busy. I'm grateful that I keep showing up for my clients and to be of service. I am grateful that my work is of service. So today I'm tagging my friends. My friends, I'm tagging you. And I'm grateful that I get to do that. And thank you for showing up. My beautiful, beautiful friends. All right. I think that's enough, right? I hope so. And if you're bothered by my tagging, just delete. It's okay. I'm not, I trust the process. I trust the process. Choosing to live my life in happiness, ease and grace, in loving and light. It's a choice. It's a conscious choice. And when I forget, I remind myself, choosing to live my life in happiness, in ease and grace, with loving and light. Because I do forget. I have a pattern, a tired pattern. My mom would say, you were born tired. And it's true, I was. My mom was in labor with me for days. So I was tired. She said I was blue when I came out. And they had to revive me. So yes, I was tired. Donald, hi, my friend. And Donna! Nell, yay, my beautifuls. I love you all. Happy's with me always. Happy's my little shadow. She goes whatever. I go, da. It's so sweet. She's so sweet. I just love my baby girl. I love her so much. All right, my beautifuls. I want to talk to you about, there's all this talk that God does all these horrible things. Like, how can God allow homeless people and hunger and the pandemic and people dying and causing cancer? So I have a client who has a child about 8 years old who has cancer. And she was like, Hadia, how do I tell my child when she asks me, why did God do this to me? And I was like, the thing is, God did not cause cancer to your daughter. We have this concept that God punishes us, and it's not true. If you are religious, read the Bible. In the Bible, it says, God is a loving God and a forgiving God, and judge thee not. He's telling us not to judge. And if you're not religious, don't blame God. And if you're just spiritual, tune in to the loving God that is within you. God does not create negativity. We do. What I said was, tell your sweet little child that God didn't do this to you. He's not punishing you for anything. The loving God that is within us, if you place your hand on your heart space and tune into the loving that is God that is within you, and notice that loving, and the loving is there for you to comfort you. The loving God is there for us to comfort us, to guide us, to protect us when we are going through challenges that we create for ourselves. Yes, we create our challenges. COVID-19 was created by us collectively, not just by China, no, by all of us, by our greed, by our hatred, by our negativity, by our jealousy. Every time one of us is hatred. Larry, how are you, my beautiful friend? Every time any of us lives in hatred and resentments, it creates cancer in our body. It creates pain. It creates headaches. It creates madness, emotional, physical, mental pain. We create that with our negativity. Every time we hate on somebody, we're creating negativity. And God is not creating it. I create it. You create it. Take responsibility. Let's all stop being victims and blaming God. We're not victims of God Almighty. We're actually lucky that there's this energy bigger than us. We call it God. I call it God. I believe in God. I'm spiritual. Not the religious God, the spiritual God, the loving God, the understanding God. The God that supports me when I am down. Like when I don't feel well and I live in chronic pain and I do contrary action, I feel that loving energy inside of me. and it supports me and it talks to me. It's a soft little voice that says, Hadia, you can do this. When I hear myself say I'm tired, I reframe that. I'm like, nope, I am energized. I feel good. I am choosing to feel good, to be happy. And I would be limping out of my car because when I sit for too long, my body gets stuck and then I have to get up and it hurts. And I've lived in chronic pain since 2007. It's a long time. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to choose to feel healthy regardless. Within all this, I'm going to choose to feel the loving, the spiritual loving that is within me and around me. So please, if you're hating on me right now, if you're religious and hating on me right now, you need to look at that. And you need to see that you are causing harm to yourself. Every time you're jealous of somebody, you're harming yourself. Every time you are feeling, oh, who are they? What? You're harming yourself. Be happy. Be happy for people's goodness. If somebody has a better car than you, be happy for them. If somebody has a better house than you, be happy for and bless them. Be happy for them. And be grateful for what you have. That's what cultivates more. When you are happy for yourself and for others. And notice how you create. All of us really create hurt and pain within ourselves, in our lives. What is cancer? Cancer is anger and resentment. It really is. I learned this when I learned psychology, 1997, and hypnosis. People create cancer because they're angry, they're resentful. We create our own pain inside of ourselves, mental, emotional, spiritual, physical. So take responsibility and stop blaming God, please. None of us are victims here. Be a victor of your life. Stand in your right of love inside of you. Erin, I love you. My beautiful friend, Erin. Stand in your own loving for yourself. And if you don't know how to love yourself, learn. Fake it till you make it. How otherwise would you learn? When you first start walking, we faked it when we were toddlers. We'd stand up and fall. Take one step and fall. That's faking it till we make it. In an infant child mind, they saw us walking. They're like, I can walk too. And they start faking it till they made it. You learn how to ride a bike. You start faking. You're wobbling and you fall. You're wobbling. And then you fake it till you make it. And before you know it, you start riding. Start faking, loving, and caring for yourself. A lot of my clients go, but Hadia, isn't that lying? No, it's not lying. You're not lying to yourself. You're cultivating a new habit, a good habit. Let's all change the world. One at a time, one person at a time. Love yourself. This is how we're going to change the world. I'm very, very celebrating this. Passion, by the way, means pain. Look it up. It's in the dictionary. I want to celebrate myself. I want to celebrate you. I want to celebrate loving. Love yourself. This is how we're going to change this dynamic. This is how we're going to change COVID-19. Let's stop hating and start loving. Start with yourself. Love you, care about you, be kind to you, love thy neighbor as thyself. If you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. You can't love your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your sister, your mother, your brother, your siblings, your girlfriend, I don't know, your doggy. You can't. Some of you who are dog lovers like me, it's like, how can you love your dog? Some people hurt dogs and cats because they hate themselves. I've not seen in movies, the fights, all that is real. Both of our dogs are rescue, and especially Cookie. Like, she's scared when I take her outside because I'm thinking she's afraid to be. I think somebody left her on the side of the street. I can't prove it, but from her behavior, she's so scared when we go walking. She's always looking, and she's on the lake. She's always looking. Are you there? Are you there? I'm like, oh my God, somebody dumped her off the side of the road, and she can't even get over it. And that's a dog. Please overcome your misery. Step into joy, into happiness, into loving, and stop blaming God for the world's problems. We're not victims. We are in the likeness of His image. Whether you believe in God or not, it doesn't matter. All right. I have celebration about this topic. I just get sick and tired of people blaming God. Oh, God did this. And people did that to me when my father died when I was 2 years old. It is like the worst thing to tell somebody, oh, it was God's will. That your father died, your mother died, your brother died, your husband, your father, your wife. That's horrible. That's mean. It's really malicious. Like, what? Why would God want to kill my dad? That's awful. No, he was in a car accident and he died from that. That was a human cause. It wasn't God's choice. It's not comforting to tell me that God killed my dad. That's awful. Do not tell children these things. It is not God's choice to give a child cancer. No, it's us humans. We messed up this world. And it's time to clean it up. And the way we clean it up, by loving ourselves. Stop blaming. Stop being a victim. Be a victor of your life. Take responsibility of your life and the world around you. And you start by you. You start by your home, your family, your children, your pets. You start inward and you slowly go outward. If you're not loving and kind to your pets, your children, your mother, your father, your sister, your husband, wife, you are destroying the world. All of our actions and our thoughts and our feelings are cause for all of what's going on in the world. We are responsible. Let's take responsibility. Step it up. Let's all step it up. Up level your self-loving, self-caring. So we can release this COVID, so we can release the economic crash, so we can release all the craziness. And let's just stop fighting between left and right, front and back, up and down. That's all crazy. We're all family, the human family. We are all family. All right, y'all. I love you. I celebrate you. I celebrate myself. I celebrate my life. I celebrate your life. I love you. You love me. We love each other. I want you to receive my loving, so please love yourself so you can receive my loving. When I encounter people who do not receive love and I'm loving to them, they'll be like, who the fuck are you? I'm like, whoa. Like, okay, this person cannot receive loving. That's not on me. That's on you. If you find a loving person like me in your face and a jarring and fake, that's you. Own the projection. That's you. So let's up level. Raise the roof. Raise the roof. Bring love in the house, my friends. Happy says, yeah. Huh, Happy? Say, yeah, let's be loving. Anyways, so, yes, self-loving. I love you, you love me, we love each other. I want you to love me, and I want you to love you, and I want to love you. I want you to receive my loving. The best gift we can give one another is to receive each other's kindness and loving. And if somebody gives you a gift of hate, of resentment, you don't have to receive it. Just say thanks. It's all right. And move on. Okay. I love you guys. Have a good evening. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Say bye, Happy. Bye, my beautiful friends. We love you. We love you.